Hello everyone. The topic for today's video is going to be Powers Baseball Softball Sublimation for Spring 2014. So if you would, grab your Spring 14 catalog and we'll take a look at some of the specifications and some of the styles and new offerings that are available. First thing we want to look at is on page 32, and these are the specs that specifically apply to baseball. When we talk about softball, the exact same specifications apply for baseball and softball. So once we get into the softball product, we won't need to cover the specifications. Alright, first thing, colors at the bottom are the fabrics that are available. Two fabrics. We have 08 fabric, which is our flat back mesh, 100% polyester. Remember, we're printing on white fabric, so of course it's going to be polyester. 08 fabric, as you know, it's been a staple in basketball for several years. We're seeing it do a great job in baseball, softball. Certainly a nice moisture-wicking fabric, very lightweight, available in baseball and softball. The 98 material is the Pointel mesh, 92% polyester, 8 spandex, very lightweight, has a lot of nice stretch. Again, a moisture management fabric, but we're seeing a lot of gravitation towards it in basketball. Quite certain it's going to happen that same way in baseball and softball. If you look at the fabric chart, you'll notice a wide array of colors. 3 different grays, all the way out to teal and pink and brown. So we've got the full rainbow of colors available in sublimated baseball softball. Alright, at the top, if you look at ordering, the delivery schedule or order by schedule is based on our production availability. So about every week or 10 days you receive a delivery schedule from us, and it dictates or outlines what our current delivery is. The current delivery will dictate what's available or when we can ship baseball, softball sublimation. Certain times of the year we're going to be 3.5 to 4 weeks. Other times of the year, depending on, again, production capacity, we may stretch into 7 or 8 weeks. Just double check the sheet as you get it. Minimums, and consistent with sublimation throughout all the Powers lines, singles, ones, and no quantity charge will apply. Sizing, we can do alpha or numeric sizing in the sublimated baseball and softball. Okay? The fits you can look at, depending on the silhouette and style, you may have a choice between pattern A or pattern B. Some will be dictated by one or the other. Pricing. So as you look at pricing throughout the baseball softball line, the pricing includes a team name, numbers front and back. So it can be lower left, lower right, numbers on the back, and one logo in one location. So we're seeing a lot of back neck logo locations, or I could put a logo on the sleeve. If I want some additional decoration, there's some pricing for that. U.S. flags, and we're seeing a fair amount of U.S. flags, particularly back neck, no charge. Conference logos. Not so much at the high school level, but certainly collegiately we're seeing conference logos be mandated in some cases. Conference logos are an additional $1. If I want to put a second logo someplace on the jersey, maybe I go with one on the back neck, now I want to put one on the sleeve, an additional $2. Okay, so it should be straightforward. Alright, let's look then at the styles for baseball. We'll go back a few pages to 26. When you look at the catalog, and I think we've done a really nice job at the lower section below each style, some people have coined this as the paint by numbers. It dictates for you exactly where you call out a color. So we've made it very simple. And as we talked about, the pricing is based on, of course, fabric and then with those options. Alright, so first style we're going to look at is a brand new one in baseball, which is style 51. This is a regular 2-button neck. So we've got a 2-button neck. We can contrast, of course, that neck a solid color. We also have it set up for a contrasting, and I'll call it a panel. Of course, as you know, it's not. It's just a printed side panel. We can do some different decoration to this as well. We can put sleeve end piping set up 1 inch. I can do what looks like braid, 1/2 inch braid, set up 1/2 inch, striped any way I want it. Or I can leave my neck solid color and with some other decoration. So some versatility on style 51 on a 2-button neck. I could also contrast the sleeve if I wanted to. I can do both contrasting sleeves. So I can make this look really different. Alright, Style 50, which is a faux front, brand new design in the line. So as you know, faux front means it looks like a full button front. Of course, we have the closure sewn shut, 2 buttons at the top for some functionality. And then options, so I can go half-inch, what looks like printed half-inch braid on the sleeve end. I could do half-inch pipe, half-inch braid on the neck, 1 row. I could do piping as it's shown right here. A couple other little examples for you. I could contrast the sleeve and do pattern A with button front piping. Okay? And here's another one in the graphite. Here we're showing half-inch, 1 row, half-inch button front braid, and then sleeve braid set half-inch up. Okay. Continuation, carryover style. Style 49 is the fully digital camo. As you can see for the paint by numbers, you have choices of 3 different color combinations, and then again we can do the printed half-inch braid set up and the button front braid or piping. Style 48, this one again, carryover style, full button front with a contrasting side panel and underarm panel. And again, a full button front. Style 47, this one again, full button front with, again, a printed side panel with small printed piping on either side of that continues out the arm, and then the back has a back shoulder dart with the narrow print that goes all the way out to the sleeve. Style 44 is a full button front vest, again with prints for the half-inch armhole braid, armhole piping, 1 row of button front braid or piping. Okay? Baseball, continuing, style 43. This is a very popular design. Has the printed side panel, and then there are other options for braids and piping as well. And then style 42 is a straightforward full button front with piping and braid options as well. This has been a real popular design. All right, softball. Those same features we talked about in baseball are available in softball. Let's look at the softball line real quick. Style 51 is a brand new. Again, the 2 button front, and we looked at this in baseball with contrasting side. We could do a contrasting sleeve, contrast the neck, and then we have some other options for, as you can see, piping on the sleeve and piping on the, or braid on the arm. Style 50, which is the faux front. Again, we've looked at this in baseball. Here it is in softball. 2 functional buttons at the top, and then again options for piping and or braid. Okay? 49, and you've seen a lot of these. Again, in baseball, here's the digital camo, and I can do 3 different colors, and I have other options there for braid and piping as well. Here's style 47, again, same as in baseball with the narrow print, and then the narrow piping, and then the shoulder dart with narrow piping out the sleeve. Style 45, this one is a different style. Here is a racerback sublimated design with prints on the side, and then the short matches it very nicely. Multi-needle waist, very short rise with prints up the side and around the bottom. And then a couple last ones. 44, which is the vest, again with options for braid and piping. 43 is that side insert panel. And then as you can see, we can contrast the sleeve, I can put piping, I can put braid, really a versatile jersey. And then the last one is style 42, again a mirror to baseball. And here we have full button front with piping and braid options, and here we're showing with a contrasting color sleeve. So as you can see, we've got a lot of options and opportunities in sublimated baseball and softball. Salespeople and end users tell us, hey, your prints are the deepest, the crispest, the most consistent colors. We really have something. After you've had a chance to look at the catalog and looked at some samples, if you've got further questions, contact your Power sales agent or our customer service. Thanks.